Hello, welcome to second episode about the Dooboo Diaries, about our experience raising a puppy Springer Spaniel / Poodle mix. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about how we actually got our little puppy. We were very fortunate because during this kind of pandemic time, everybody wants to get a puppy, and we actually responded to a Kijiji ad from a lovely couple that lives in Port Perry that had a litter of 7 puppies. Now, I'm just going to pick up this little kibble that I dropped on the floor. So, you read a lot of stories about people buying puppies on Kijiji and the really bad experiences you can potentially have, and we were very fortunate. We were able to talk to the person over video chat and got to see pictures of the puppy as well as the mother and the living conditions the puppy and the dogs were living in. So that's extremely helpful. The ads that you have to worry about are the ones that only accept cash, or they won't, necessarily provide pictures of the living conditions and whatnot. So we were very fortunate in that case. So typically, what you want to do is you certainly want to see the conditions the puppy and mother are living under, and we did a lot of research or a fair amount of research and just making sure that was the case, and you want to feel comfortable with the buyer or the seller, talking with them and their experience. I think a lot of people ideally would prefer to go through the breeder route because it's often the safest way. But during this time, especially this year, a lot of breeders are basically the puppies are in such high demand. The waiting list for puppies can be up to 2 years, and you can do a Google search and look up your local breeders, and that'll probably be the case. So we were very fortunate in that case. So and then they sent us pictures of of the puppy and as the weeks went along, the first bath, as well as little short videos of the puppy playing and stuff. So we got a lot of regular updates about how the puppy was doing. So that was really encouraging. And then we just gave them a deposit once we verified, and as well. Once the puppy hit 8 weeks, they sent us pictures of the vaccination vet records, and and then we went to, let's see, let me try something a little different here with some of this sweet potato, and see if we can kind of stuff that in there. I had read earlier that we shouldn't feed your puppy too much dairy. Yogurt is certainly still fine, but you generally don't want to give more than they say half a teaspoon a day, which is really not a lot. So today we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to mash up some of this sweet potato that's cooked. We boil it first, and then you can throw this in there just to kind of mix it up. You kind of want to give your puppy like a good variety of different types of food, and see how Dooboo reacts to this. So yeah, we met the owners. We went to go pick them up. It was in a cold February day, and we got the last. We were really lucky. We got the last puppy that was available in the litter. Interestingly, he was the biggest one, and apparently the most active. We were just really thrilled to get any puppy, but I think looking back at it, it's you're probably the other people who got the the puppies probably wanted a puppy that was less kind of hyper and excitable. And knowing Dooboo now, you can see why that's kind of the preference. So yeah, like when it comes to buying on Kijiji, like we were very lucky, but certainly do your research. You know, make sure that you talk to the owner and arrange some kind of meet beforehand if possible. If they don't want to do that, then it should be kind of as a red flag. Now, certainly a lot of people are really anxious and really want to get a puppy at this time. But yeah, you can never be too careful about these kind of things. It's a really important long-term decision that you're making. All right, until next time.